Good evening. Who do we have here? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, and God bless you. Hello, Scopers. God bless you. Lady Shugs, how you doing? Good to see you here tonight. All right, people. I want to give some folks a chance to get on. I am still dudded up because I just got in from Bible class or service tonight, and so I literally just came in the house probably maybe 10 minutes ago or less, and so I jumped right on. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're well. Glad to hear that. Tamika, how you doing? Bless you. Let me get closer here so I can see. Golden Vessel. God bless you. Ryan, what's happening? God bless you. I missed that name right there. Is that Rich Lady? Did I say Rich Lady? I like that video. Hello from Charlottesville, Virginia. All right. If it's your first time scoping with me, let me know it's your first time. I want to give you a special shout out. I want to appreciate you for being here. And just let me know where everybody's scoping in from. If you can just throw your city and state up there. How do you too? All right. I see you. God bless you. My eyesight, y'all gonna have to pray because I lost my glasses about a week or so ago. I ordered some new glasses. It's taken look like forever for the glasses to get here, and I do need my glasses. So I'm doing the best I can. Lou, hey, that's my daughter. God bless you. All right, everybody. Let's get into it quick tonight. Tonight is night 4 of the 10 days and 10 ways to renew your mind. And so we've been having a great time. God's been blessing us, and I know we've been learning, right? Everybody's been kind of locking in. You guys have been faithful to be here. I hope that the principles that we are sharing, I am sharing with you, I hope that they are blessing you and encouraging you and inspiring you to be the best you can be. You can see my Spartan pillow here. I'm a Spartan all the way. We'll get that out the way now, but my whole couch, I got this, they everywhere. Anyway, iPhone users, would you please go ahead and invite some followers? Swipe to the right. Android users, swipe from the bottom up. And let's get as many folks on tonight as we can as we go into day 4 of our 10 days and 10 ways to renew your mind. As you would notice when you came in, the title tonight is The People Factor. And so this is a big subject. So listen, I'm getting ready to help you with some tonight. So if you got people in your life that you need to, you may want to invite them. I don't want to scare you off, but trust me, this is going to be a great lesson tonight, and it's going to really, really resonate in your heart. Okay, and so let's do a quick review, like we always do. Somebody here help me with number 1. The first thing we learned in our first scope was what? What is the first thing that we're doing to renew our mind? And I want to know, after that, after you answer that, I'm going to ask you how well you've been doing it. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank you for sharing. All right, talk to me. Number 1 was what? This is every night. Oh, now if you're brand new on here, I know you wouldn't know. There was somebody got to identify and eliminate limiting beliefs. That's number 1. Identify and eliminate limiting beliefs. Number 2. Now you can just start putting them up. And number 2 and number 3, just start putting them up, and I'll read them. All right. Identify and eliminate limiting beliefs. That's number 1. Number 2 was meditate. Excellent. Excellent. That was night before last. And then last night we talked about, you're doing great. You're doing great. Last night we talked about what? That was a real good one. Anybody remember last night? Be intentional. See, I love good students. Be intentional. Be intentional. So let's do it real quick. In order to renew my mind, the first three things we learn is we've got to identify and eliminate limiting beliefs. Anything that keeps me from moving on, anything that causes me to struggle, anything that I heard, anything that I was taught, anything that I believe that's now garbage. I always say this: you have to have an open mind so new thoughts can come in, but also so old thoughts can get out. You got to flush your mind of every old negative thought that limited you in believing what you could do, who you could become, what you could be. And so I find out what those are. Maybe somebody told you when you was young that you wasn't smart. Maybe you didn't come from a family that really supported you and got behind you in your dreams and your endeavors. Maybe a school teacher said something to you, and kind of rained on your parade and took away your dream. Maybe it was somebody that you was emotionally attached to, a relationship. Maybe it tore you down and you have been built up. Whatever it was, you got to identify, where did I stop? How did I start? And where did I stop? When you find out what stops you, then you can go and you can undo that belief system. You can change what you believe. It is absolutely possible for you to change your mind and change what you believe. Okay? We're always growing. Never stop growing. I don't care how old you get. I don't care how much you know. Never stop growing. Make a commitment to yourself that I will be committed to personal growth and development. I will commit myself to personal growth and development. I don't want to be around people who don't grow. I don't want to be involved. And that's just who I am. I don't want to connect myself with people who refuse to advance themselves. There's always room for growth, always room to advance, and you've got to make a commitment to personal growth and development. When you see something in your character that you know is offensive, or that you know is not beneficial to you, deal with that. It's important to build a quality character, because it will destine how far you go in life, okay? And you want to have the kind of reputation where people know if you make a mistake, you're big enough to realize that you made a mistake, and you grow from that mistake and you become a better person, okay? So somebody tonight, hear me what I'm saying, and I want you to make a commitment starting tonight. And I am committed to personal growth and development. I'm not finished growing. 48 years old. I got a birthday coming up in April. Whoop, whoop. I'll be 49 years old. I'm climbing toward that 50 mark. I'm excited about becoming 50. I know that my life is going to take on a brand new meaning. I know it's going to take on a brand new direction. And so I'm eager to climb that ladder to 50. But I'm growing. I will not stop growing. As long as I am breathing, I will grow. As long as I am breathing, I will grow. So you make that personal commitment to growth and development. And so tonight is a big subject. It's not an easy subject, but it's a necessary subject. And that is the subject of people. People account for a large portion of your life struggle. Most of the things that you encounter at the hands of other people. Now, I'm not perpetuating this victim mentality, nor am I giving you permission or a license to allow people to continue to snare you. But let's be honest. A lot of the things that we deal with is based on the people we deal with. A lot of where we are or where we are not is based on who we've connected with, who we associated with. Because all of us know that association breeds assimilation. And so if I hang around the kind of people that I don't want to be, I become those kind of people. If I hang around the kind of people that I do want to become, I become like those people. Not that I take on their personality, not that I lose myself, but you are no better than the company that you keep. You will be no stronger than the company you keep. You'll be no wiser than the company you keep, smarter than the company you keep, richer than the company you keep, consecrated, holy than the company you keep. You've got to be very careful who you surround yourself with, especially those who are in close proximity to you. Now, we have to have coworkers. That's a part of life. We got family. That's a part of life. People that you don't even want to be related to. Don't leave me out here by myself. There are people that you said, if I could go back and pick my family, you wouldn't be in that number. Yeah, I pick you, not you, and not you. So we all have those people in our lives who we can't help the fact that they're there. But the bottom line is, I'm talking about people that you bring in close, people that you bring into your close circle. You've got to be very, very careful and very selective, okay? That's a key word tonight, selective. I must be selective about the people that's in my life. I have to set up interviews. I got to talk to you. I got to find out why you're here. What's your purpose? I can't just let anybody hang around my life just for the sake of hanging around, okay? Now, first point I want you to write down is this. Are you guys ready? Somebody let me know that you're ready. I'm going to throw something at you right quick. Write this down. Always surround yourself with people who know who you are. So if you forget, they can remind you. I'm going to say it again because I know it's a lot. Always surround yourself with people who know who you are. So if you forget, they can remind you. What do I mean by that? I simply mean make sure the people that you are close to have a revelation of you. They know who you are beyond everything. They know the core essence of who you are. They know your ability. They know your potential. They know your call. They know your capability. They know when you are shortchanging yourself. They know when you can do better. Talk back to me. Get around people who know you. So at your worst, they can tell you that's not who you are. Get around people who understand your destiny and where you're going. Do not surround yourself with people who have no idea who you are and where you're supposed to go. Because if they don't know who you are and they don't know where you're supposed to go, they absolutely cannot help you get there. And you've got to be selective. You gotta be okay with choosing people who can help you. All right. Now in a minute I'm gonna deal with that in depth. I'm gonna jump into that hard in a minute. But you gotta be willing to be okay that you can't feel stuck up. You can't feel introvert. You can't feel isolated. You can't feel uppity. You can't go through all those crazy changes just because you're selective. You have the right to choose the people in your life, the people that you bring close. Now, there's always going to be somebody who think they're closer than they are. Oh, yeah, that's my boy. That's my homie. That's my buddy. And you ain't your buddy. There's always going to be somebody in your life who thinks they're more to you than what they are. As long as you know what they are to you. They can think what they want to think, but as long as you know their limitations and their place in your life, you'll be okay. But you got to only let people in your inner circle who can remind you, speak to you about you, okay? They've got to be able to see the vision like you see it, all right? Number 2, and that was number 1. Number 1, I'm going to ask you guys for a review at the end. Number 1 was always surround yourself with people who know you, who you are, so that when you forget, they can remind you, okay? Now, number 2, everyone, now this one I'm going to require that y'all write it in the box. Because I want to know you heard me. I know some of you guys got paper like I do. You write stuff down. But this one I want you to write in the box. Everyone close to me must have a defined purpose. Anyone close to me, anyone close to me must have a defined purpose. You're not going to be close to me, and I don't know why you're close to me, and you don't know why you're close to me, and nobody else knows why you're close to me. Not going to happen. Not going to allow my life to be crowded with people who don't have a defined purpose for being in my life. I'm not going to let myself be conversed or crowded by people who have no defined purpose in my life. I'm just here to be here. Not going to happen. I cannot renew my mind. I cannot become a better person. I cannot succeed in life. I cannot grow and mature if I'm surrounded by people who don't know why they're there, who can't share with me and share with me in the joy of transformation. You got a lot of people who don't want to change, and they will not change. You have people in your family, people that you work with, people that you are in relationship with, maybe a neighbor, maybe in the church community. There's always somebody who is stuck on staying the same. You, ma'am, and you, sir, cannot be that close to me. Why are you here? I challenge you all right now that over the next 2 or 3 days to ask everybody in your life, what is their purpose in your life? I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to say, hey, what's your purpose in my life? Why are you here? And then be open for them to ask you the same thing. And if you guys, hey, DC, that's all right, come on in. And you guys can't come to an understanding why you're in each other's lives, that's bad. Now, I'm not here to try to break up people's relationships and have you all friendless, but it's better to be friendless than to have a bunch of folks around you and nobody knows why they're there. So, a defined purpose, okay? Define the reasons why people are in your life. Now, I know you guys, this is not something that's like, one of those great messages where you start, hallelujah, amen, all that kind of stuff. But I told you it was a difficult lesson, but it's a necessary lesson. It is necessary that you ask the people in